Hi, my name is Brad March, and I work with several ISVs here at Presales Leader.
Tom Fitzpatrick, Director of Sales at Presales Leader.
The first thing that comes to mind for me is a client that was established outside of the US and came and wanted to work with us, and we came on and did pre-sales for them, helped them kind of get into the ecosystem of a new ERP system. And very quickly we were able to get kind of familiarized with their solution, familiarized with their process, pick out some key aspects that we wanted to add or tweak to really perfect that in this new ERP space. And then very quickly they were able to have access to a seasoned SE with experience and relationships in the ecosystem.
Just getting them more involved with some of these other VARs is exciting also. When you introduce them, they're hesitant to maybe leverage an ISV, and then we perform a demo for them and we can speak to the value and like why this is so important, the gap that they're filling in this marketplace, and the amount of success that we're having. I know that is super rewarding for us, but also being Acumatica being a channel partner network, the reliance and the importance of having your brand out there with these VARs, working with 40 to 50 VARs, we have that ability to loop you in or allow their product to be seen by these VARs, and really once they fully embrace it and understand, hey, or see the value, it's just like the faucet, the hose gets turned on, and they're just, it's always exciting seeing new VARs embrace the ISVs that we work with.
Yeah, and I think on that too, I think you have the ERP sales cycle is such a complex, long cycle. It can be a very complex, long cycle, and the last thing you want to add into it in any way is like doubt or fear about adding in a software that you don't know or an ISV that you don't know. And so, having them have that relationship with the partner and have that connection, have them have that previous kind of introduction and knowledge about that ISV is super important, so that when the sales team actually identifies a need and brings in the potential for a need for an ISV, they're already confident in mentioning it, not, hey, we need to go shop around and look for it, because you don't want to be the person saying that in the room. You want to be, hey, we understand exactly what you're trying to say, and we know what that problem is, and we can fix it with this kind of software, right? And they have a great integration to Acumatica. We actually know them and we'll pull them in for you.
But what else is fun is when you work ISV ops that cross multiple different ERPs. So then just being able to understand the different landscapes, the different ERPs and how they snap into place. And then, when this ISV is looking to get into a new ERP system that we already have familiarity with, like being able to coach them as to like, hey, these are going to be the different areas that you can really penetrate, that you can like market, that you would be a strong fit for, why a customer should use your product in their ecosystem. So it's always fun having those ISVs that do span across multiple different ERPs. And when an ISV really leans on us and like, hey, we're looking to get into this marketplace, this channel, what are your experiences? Are you working in there? And then being able to provide insight as to where their product would best fit and align in earning new business.
From the top of funnel is like super important, and everything that comes in the top of funnel is important, but the real importance is like what's coming out the very middle to the bottom of the funnel, and pre-qualifying that so that, like you said, they're not wasting their time, but then that they have a really good forecast, right, of what the year is going to look like, what sales look like, that inform other business decisions for themselves, right? But identifying like what needs to be asked in discovery, what needs to be asked, in budgetary qualification, just condensing what their funnel looks like, so that with a condensed team, they can have a lot more of a good percentage of close rather than just a ton of volume, right? With everybody chasing all kinds of leads, you really get from a mess, right, to just focusing on what's really inside the scope and what we can actually close, and then have really good forecasting for the rest of the year for that.